Watching the elections, Fox, ABC, they called Texas. Finally, my vote counted for something. Voting in New York, it's like a waste of vote. Red doesn't go anywhere in New York. New York went to Kamala, of course. So on ABC and NBC, the liberal channels, they have Trump like at 162 and Harris at 81. And then on Fox, they have him at I think it was like 190 to her to like 111, which is a little bit more. Hit that like button, folks. I'm not gonna be on too long, just real quick. Just want to document this before the results come out, because Trump is winning. Ooh, okay, cool. But then something shady could happen later on. So it's just want to document it, as the progression goes along. Because if I should have done it last year, I mean, 4 years ago in 2020, I went to sleep. Trump was winning. It's a wrap. I think he had like 263. Biden had like 190 or something. I don't know. But it was something crazy. And I was like, oh, it's over. And then Biden won. Just like the Yankee game. Game one of the World Series. I'm watching as 2 outs, 2 strikes, 1 strike away from winning game one. Grand slam, game over. Yankees lost. The last game the Yankees played, game five, they were winning 5-0. In less than 20 minutes, they're losing because of 3 errors. So, election night is like sports. I enjoy sports. I don't like NFL. I don't know. Or basketball. Basketball is horrible. NFL is horrible. Baseball and hockey. So, election, you've seen these numbers come up, the states flipping. This race is called, this is not. It's entertaining. It's kind of entertaining. I'm even having a beer. How's it going, King Yeti? It's like watching a sports game. The numbers going up, numbers going down, different channels, the liberal channels. I'm watching the liberal channels because they're like, okay, if the blue belt goes this way, then she could win this one, and then flip Georgia, and then flip Ohio, and then I'm like, it's just the hysteria is very funny. The hysteria on the liberal channels. I encourage check out the liberal channels. It's like they're sad, but they're like hopeful. And then they were just talking about, oh, it might take a couple of days to count the mail-in ballots. How's it going, Allison Craig? In Arizona, Nevada, like all these states, Michigan. Oh, the mail-in ballots, the absentee ballots, the this ballot, those ballots from space ballots. So I just keep hearing all these excuses that I kind of heard in 2020, and I don't know. I could should hit the like button, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Um, I'm excited. Trump is up, but I feel like something's gonna happen and just like flip around like 2020, just like the Yankees were up in the World Series, and they just lost it like that. So I'm over here by Austin, right? Austin is horrible. Democrat city. They just elected the same DA. Austin is weird and stupid. I hate Austin. Austin and Houston are perhaps some of the worst cities in Texas. So Austin is like a wannabe New York City. It's graffiti everywhere, homeless everywhere, expensive, no parking. Parking is expensive. Any place that you go that is Democrat, it sucks. It's horrible. It's expensive. It's dirty. There's potholes. There's homeless. There's illegals. But yet, they expect people to keep voting for them. So why do people keep voting Democrat? Just go to any Democrat city, Houston, San Antonio. Pretty much any basketball city team is Democrat. New York, New Jersey, well, they had the Nets. New Jersey went blue. Philadelphia, Philly, Pittsburgh. any place with a sports team, San Francisco 49ers, it's blue, it's democratic, it's like New York City ruins it for the rest of New York. Philadelphia ruins it for the rest of Pennsylvania. You have these little blue cities with basketball teams, preferably. What's the other one? Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis. That little blue dot in the state ruins it for the whole state. They pack like 12 million people in New York City. Maybe it's like 30 million with the illegals now. Well, they pack these cities with millions of people that it ruins it for the rest of the state. So I hate New York. Because if you look at the electoral map, it's like New York City, Rochester, Albany goes blue, and like Yonkers, and the rest of the state is red. How the hell does New York always go blue? Because of that one small blue dot called New York City. So now Cali health, the hell with California. so so I'm just just want to document this before anything happens. Things are looking good for Trump. Have you voted? I guess there's no go out and vote anymore. Should have voted by now. And this is the same MAGA hat from 2016. Still dirty, has all the sweat. The same hat. I sold the other ones on eBay back in 2020 during the elections. I got like $200 for each. Or three hats. So this you look, it's still dirty. Never washed it. There's a lot of history in this hat. Has traveled everywhere. All the pictures. And it's the first one I got, so Montana just went to Trump. That's 4 electoral votes. Colorado went to Kamala right now. So I'm watching ABC News right now. So they have Trump at 172 and Harris at 91. So this is ABC. So let me check Fox real quick. Because Fox, I don't know, they jumped ahead. They gave Kamala like a bunch of states. Let's see what's going on with Fox. Oh, what's up, JK? Oh, I like Werewolf is cool. Is good. I follow him on Instagram. He's doing good. He's doing good. Let's just say family life. So it's more important than making videos on YouTube. But I just want to like document this. The elections. This is history right here. One way or another, we're gonna have a new president by the end of the night, or maybe in 2 weeks, because it just seems that. Thank you, Addison Craig. I'll try to make some more videos. Special stuff. Especially if Trump wins, I'll feel safer back on YouTube, saying certain things. So, voting for Trump for free speech, just freedom, making more money, less taxes. Like I've been doing a lot of overtime, and then I saw one of my paychecks. They took out $650 in taxes. $650 in taxes out of my paycheck. And I said to myself, why am I paying this much in taxes? Why even bother trying to make more money? Why even bother working overtime? Why even bother if the government is just going to take it in taxes every week? I'm like, what's the point of working? You took away $650 out of my paycheck, my weekly paycheck. That used to be my weekly check. And you took that in taxes. So Trump said no taxes on income tax, like if you work. So I'll look forward to that. We'll see. Man, I'll be working more. Like right now, I don't even want to work overtime. Like now, I'm good. I'll just work 4 or 5 days. It's okay. Like I don't have the motivation to work because that's like whole day's work in taxes. So I'm working to pay taxes, and that money's going to Ukraine, abortions or illegals. And so why should I pay those taxes? It's not benefiting me or anybody or my family or community or neighbors. It's going for stupid stuff like illegals. And they gotta go back, man. Legal Latino Heat. I came here legally, waited 10 years to become a U.S. citizen, a month right before 9/11. And these people are just coming in, working, making the same amount. I was working at a job with a bunch of Venezuelans. I was making $23 an hour. And guess how much those Venezuelans were making? $23 to $25 an hour. So I didn't even last too long there. I was like, no, why are these people getting paid more than me? And I was the one translating everything. Man, I was at a point that I didn't even pick up anything heavy. I'm like, you guys wanted to be in this country, you do the heavy lifting. I think that's why I didn't last too long there. But I'm like, what was the whole point of me becoming a citizen if these Venezuelans are coming in, making as much as me? So what was the point of me going to college? Like, what was the point of doing all of this, paying taxes, going to college? It doesn't mean anything. Somebody could just walk in from Venezuela and make the same amount as you. Maybe while you're making $16, $15 an hour, guess what? This Venezuelan's making $25 an hour out there that don't speak a lick of English. That's just the reality. College is a waste of time. I went to college. I graduated. It's a waste of time. I don't recommend it. But I've seen this. I've told you guys, I worked at hotels. I worked with illegals, undocumented people. Don't get me wrong, they do work hard. Oh, they do work hard. They actually do work hard. Gotta give them that. So they do pay them more than America. I'm telling you, I've seen this. I worked with them at hotels, construction sites, in schools. Like I've done so many jobs. That's why I haven't really been making videos. I've been working 2, 3 jobs. Now I'm just down to one that's paying me good. I've been hustling. Everything's expensive. My car insurance keeps going up. My rent, taking care of my cats. All of these things are expensive. So you know, past 4 years. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, but gas has gone down for the past month. Um, right now it was 225 I paid yesterday. And it's always around the elections that they lower the tax. Ted Cruz won. I voted for Ted Cruz. You think I was going to vote for that football player? Get out of here. You know. All right, Ted Cruz. That other what's his name? The football player, Colin Allred. Get out of here. And you know, on the ballot they had Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, and on some of them they just had like no opposition, nobody running up against Democrats. So I didn't even vote on the Democrats. I just skipped that. If it had a Republic, it had an R. Tuk, 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 tuk. It was one of those electronical ones. You hit it, then it prints out the ballot. Then you got to scan it in through a machine. So usually in New York, you do it with a pencil. Um, you do it with a number 2 pencil, like taking a Scantron test. And in New York, they even check ID over here. In Texas, you show your ID, they scan it, pull up your information, you sign. You got to do all this stuff to vote in Texas. But in New York, what's your name, John Smith? All right, here you go. Here's your valid. What's up, John Wayne? How's it going? Long time no see. And over here, it's just like more like my vote counted here in Texas. I appreciate that, man. Cheers. Miller Lite. Nah, I'm not going hard for this political stuff anymore. The most I'm doing is YouTube videos. That's all the community activists that I'm doing. Hey, thirsty drunk, cheers. The most community activism that I'm doing is a YouTube video, vertically. I'm done doing rallies and protests. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not. I'm not. So, like I was in the beginning, I'm watching the election like it's a sports game. So I'm having a couple of beers, just sitting back, watching the scores go up and down, having a beer. Yankees lost. So the moral of the story here is Trump is winning, is looking good. I just don't want to get my hopes up. You know, I don't want to get my hopes up, and then the 2020 happens all over again. So I just hope they call it today. No funny business. Know that we got to wait till next week to see how Pennsylvania voted. Georgia, I think Georgia went to Trump. I don't know. I think so. I think so. Because Fox tells me one thing, and then ABC tells me another thing. And then I go to CBS, and they tell me another thing. So I don't know. It's still just misinformation. They're not getting their certified. Let me see. Let me go to ABC. I like the liberal channels. Let me go to CBS. I like the liberal channel. Fox News, I don't know. Let me do some stupid stuff. Okay, so on CBS they got Trump 178, Kamala 91. See, on the liberal channels they have Trump up by a lot. On Fox News they have Kamala like at 111. So yeah, you see, they got Trump 178, Harris 91. It's crazy. So folks, I hope you all guys voted. I hope you guys hit the like button. Um, what else I have to say before? Yeah. No, so main thing, my vote counted. I feel good. Texas won. It feels good to be in a state that won, because I'm voting in New York, playing with New York, voting in New York. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter. So it just feels good that my vote counted in Texas for the winning team. Oh, look, Pennsylvania vote is 50-50. Is giving it to Trump. Look, Trump is at 50.4% to Kamala's 48.3 and Pennsylvania, and it's at 50%. Look at that. That's crazy. So Wisconsin is going to Trump so far. Yeah, these liberals are panicking. Look, they're kind of getting a little tight. Iowa's going to Trump so far, 52-45. So that's looking good. In the Senate, there's 44 Republicans and 34 Democrats. Look at the Harris campaign. Everybody's just standing around. These liberal women with the glasses, they all look like big, ugly sweaters, glasses, or the afro, or the glasses. Going to college for journalism. It's not going to get you any job or any career or even a husband. Yeah, they're looking at CNN right now, and they got Trump at 172 to 81. Those kids at Harvard University are kind of upset. Those kids, man, they look sad, man. They look like they're about to like riot or something. They look like they're gonna go burn down some CVS's and burn down Nike Town. Yeah, Pennsylvania. It's if Pennsylvania goes Trump. That should be pretty much it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been on for like 20 minutes. I think that's enough. Thank you, thank you. Um, hopefully I'll be back on later on. Hopefully they call this, and I'll do a victory video. I guess I'll be up for a while. So, all right, folks. Catch you guys later. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Thank you for hitting that like button. Appreciate you guys.